the show today is breaking in, and every 14.6 seconds, a burglary occurs in the United States. So here to make sure you don't have a break-in in your home is security expert. Please welcome back to our show, Al Corby. Al, thankfully, knock on wood, my home has never been broken into, but my car has. Oh. And quite frankly, at least here in New York, nobody cares when they hear a car alarm. No. Like, the alarm was going off when I went to the car. There weren't police there. Nobody had called anybody. Nobody in the street was even looking up.
It annoys them.
Right, it annoys them because they go off so often when a burglary is not taking place. Right. And in our home, I'm actually ashamed to say we took out our burglar alarm because the UPS guy set it off, the deer sets it off, my dog sets it off. You know, it was annoying to us, so we just got rid of it. Like, do burglar alarm systems even work?
Well, you know, alarms are really a vital part of an overall system.
Right.
But whether or not they protect you is questionable.
Right.
If somebody breaks into your house, when the alarm goes off, they're already in.
Right.
It's also a stopwatch for him.
Right.
Because as soon as it goes off, he knows he's got 30 minutes or so before the police get there at best, if not Tuesday.
Right.
So then...
And you know what else happens? They call your house. I'm like, man, if I'm getting held up and burgled or attacked or whatever, you think he's going to let me pick up the phone and say, hey, 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 what's going on? I mean, no.
Or he picks it up and says, no, everything's all right. Don't worry about it. But okay, so he pushes his stopwatch. He's got 30 minutes. Now, he's going to steal your stuff. He's going to hurt you or the kids.
Yeah.
It's only going to take 5 minutes, 7 at best. So he's got time to make a snack, you know, whatever he wants to do.
A 30-minute meal.
And he's long gone.
So what can a person do? Where do you begin?
Funny you should ask. One of the most used devices right now, everybody has iPods and iPads, right?
Yeah.
Okay? What we're doing now, we're just going through 16 of the many cameras at the house. So I'm just
This is your house?
This is, oh, by the way.
Yeah.
We're here, New York.
Right.
The house, Los Angeles.
Wow.
So we're just looking at everything that's going on in Los Angeles right now. For instance, I can come over here and I just kind of look
So you have security cameras installed. How pricey is that?
Actually, it's not pricey at all. Cameras can cost as little as $100.
Wow.
Okay? Then you put them around, and we kind of go scrolling through, and I'm going...
And you can look at it thousands of miles away. This is live?
Yeah, now look, I'm looking at the nursery, right? So I'm saying, okay, the kids obviously got up and went to school today, right? But I got a son that really likes the Xbox. So I go back here and I go, the theater, let's see. The theater kind of looks dark.
Yeah.
But he could be down there playing it. So all we have to do is go back here. We go in.
Man, you have a huge house. Sorry.
Okay. So then what we do is we take a look at the theater, right? And then and then we say, if Max is in there hiding, right? All we're going to do is bust him. So we push this, we turn the lights up all the way, and then touch the camera.
We'll see if we turn the lights on. No, but the lights going on. Oh, look at that. That's so cool.
And Max isn't in the theater playing Xbox. Yeah, this is a good thing.
I think that's fantastic.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, what you can do, we're looking at cameras here. If someone were to break in the house, or if someone were to step foot on the property, we'd get a text, we'd see them, we'd push it, we'd be looking at him, and you can talk to him, and you can say, please leave.
Wow, really?
And if he says...
Wow, wouldn't you leave? Because wouldn't you think it was God? Couldn't you be like, oh my God, it's God?
But what if you said no? Now, we're in New York, right? Right. And I've got somebody about ready to enter my property. My wife and children are there, and they're saying no.
Right. That's scary. You would, what? What would you do?
I'm going to show you.
Show me.
You're going to love this. Okay, now wait a minute.
Whoa.
Now, what we're looking at, this is an actual cafe in Italy. A guy's breaking into the cafe, right?
Wow.
Okay. Now, he thinks he's breaking in to steal something. All of a sudden, he sees a bunch of fog, and he says,
I'm out of here.
Yeah, I don't know what's in that fog. I mean, I could really be in trouble. So he runs.
Is that why you built that crazy little room?
Your turn.
Are you going to stuff me in that box?
Remember the last time we were together?
All right.
Okay.
So, I'm going to jump off.
Okay.
So I assume that this device, it confuses the person. They can't see your family or the belongings that they want to steal. I got several questions. About how much does it cost?
The unit costs about $5,000 to do a whole house.
Right.
What's great about that, think about it.
Now, that's an expense, but you can save up for it, and then
Not only that, but there's no monthly charges.
Right.
It'll last you the rest of your life.
Right.
And when you move, you just take it with you.
Gotcha.
So really, in the very short run, it's pretty darn inexpensive.
Now, if you have, like, you have a huge house, like, could you do your house for that cost?
Actually, it'll do 6,000 square feet.
6,000 square feet.
So if you have a smaller home, it just does it really quick. Instead of 3 seconds, it does it in a second and a half.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing.
It's the best thing on the market.
Before you stuff me in this box and contaminate me with it, is it safe if you breathe it?
Well, if you get back out of the room.
I'd kind of like to know that going in. Just call me funny that way.
Okay, no.
No, seriously, you're not.
Now,
you're trying to deter the crime that's being committed, but you're not trying to commit manslaughter or anything either. You know what I mean?
All depends. If it's my wife and children.
That's right. You would. Yeah.
Okay. But what you're going into will be absolutely benign. As a matter of fact, you're not going to believe it when you're in there. It's water.
It's just water.
It's a mist of water.
All right. I could use a little dewy freshness on my facial.
And it won't even mess with your hair.
It won't even mess my hair up.
All right, come on.
So say I'm breaking into this house, number 56.
Okay, you've broken in.
Okay.
Go ahead in. Make yourself comfortable. You're in the house, remember? We've got 30 minutes before the police come. Okay. The alarm went off, they're looking around, and you're comfortable, right?
I am.
How comfortable?
Pretty comfortable.
You're sure? Okay, Are you still comfortable?
It
Rachel?
might become a little bit difficult to do the rest of the show like this. Wow, I seriously cannot see
now tell me, how do you feel?
I can't see a thing. Are you guys still there?
Everybody's still out here.
Wow, I can't see my own. I cannot see my own hand.
Let's get you out of there.
I can't see my own hand.
Come on.
We're going to take a quick break so I can come out of the fog. We'll meet you back here in a minute.
Come on in.
Oh, that's freaky. So I did make it out of that room that's still full of fog. We are here with our home security buddy, Al Corby. He's back, and he's now going to show us three things under $100 each, right, to secure our homes. But let me just give you the lowdown on that. If I were a burglar, honestly, I mean, I would not only run, but I'd probably run to the doctor and make sure I was okay. It is very freaky to be in that thing. I mean, I couldn't see my hand literally in front of my face. My eyes are wide open, and all you see is white, and it feels really heavy and uncomfortable and claustrophobic. The air is, like, thick. That would work, let me just say. It's worth the investment. I have nothing to do with whoever made that thing, but it is scary as H-E-C-K. Scary as heck. All right, moving along. So, moving along from my therapy that we just all had together. School us in things we can do for $100 or less, because that costs $5,000 for up to 6,000 square feet.
Right.
Not everybody can afford that. Tell me about what we got going on here.
Okay, we've got a couple of things. First off, you always tell little kids, don't open the door to strangers.
To strangers.
They're this tall.
They're this big.
The peepholes here.
Right.
They don't have a clue who's out there.
Right.
And then there's the elderly. There are just problems knowing who's out in front of the door, right?
Right.
I'm going to show you something. I'm going to come around here and pretend I'm coming to visit, right?
Okay.
When I knock on the door, I want you to push that little button for about 3 seconds.
Push this button.
Right. You ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow.
Okay.
I can see the entire garage door area. I can see you. I can see the camera guys. Yeah, that's great.
Now imagine, again, if you're a little kid,
right,
you could reach up and you could push it and you could still see who's out there.
Right.
You can see who's out there. Since it doesn't change the appearance of the peephole like other peepholes, I don't know you're there,
right,
which is a big deal. Also, the images from that are being recorded on your DVD, and you can look at them through that same iPad thing that we had before.
Oh, that's cool. So
and
you have a record for the cops if somebody is trying to get in.
And if you had a motion detector, it'll go on with them just walking up to it.
That's really smart, the motion detector. It's a good one. Less than $100.
Less than $100. Okay, you ready
What
again now?
What are we going to do next?
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, now again, I'm coming up to the door. I don't know if you're home or you're not home. Actually, I'm a burglar, but I'm going to check out first by knocking on the door. You ready?
Ready?
Okay, you've got a 150-pound Rottweiler.
I actually have a 60-pound pit bull, but she's afraid of her own shadow. She will not be of any help.
Your neighbor's the one that's going to get broken into.
Right.
Because there's no way I'm going to come in with your dog in the house.
Right.
Now, this dog...
It's a fake dog.
You don't have to walk it. You don't have to feed it. No vet bills. And when you leave, you can take it with you.
Good luck cuddling up with that. That's cool. That's cool.
So really, it's really a pretty interesting thing. Okay. Last but not least is the issue about breaking into doors.
Right.
And, you know, we all have front doors, and we think we've got a front door. It's pretty safe. It's amazing.
How easy it is.
You know, a nice little lady can break through any front door.
Who you calling lady?
You can break through any front door.
I agree. I think that most of them are pretty flimsy.
And then, you know, we get, you've seen the jokes, you know, about the 18 deadbolts down the side of the door.
Right.
Okay. But there are devices that actually do work.
Okay.
And this one here, it's a device, it's called On Guard. And if you can imagine, just lift that thing out.
Lift this out.
Right?
Okay.
This goes on the floor in front of the door. Then when you're ready to set it, you just set that back down and you put it into, that's all you do.
What does this do?
You got to see this.
Okay.
I mean, you're not going to believe it. Let's take a look at the video.
Okay.
Now imagine, these are two big guys, right? I'm surprised it took him that long to get through, right? But he went through a door.
That's amazing.
The other guy was kicking away for, it must have been a good 15 minutes, until finally the door was actually bent and broken over the On Guard, but he still couldn't get in.
That's fantastic.
So a simple little thing like that, you can't break in the door.
I love this. And all three of these are under $100.
All three of them under $100.
So guys, if you're interested in any of these systems or gadgets to help you protect your home, again, they're under $100, and we'll put up the how to get them on our website. Thank you so much, Al. That was really informative. Thanks for making us safer. Up next, I'm in a safe place for me. I'm in the kitchen.